No, just keep going. Take your time. It's fine. I'm sorry, this video is very scattered. Mr. Matthew is clearly a camera hog and wants to blow over my camera every 2.5 seconds. No. I wonder if you can even hear me. Can I just keep going? Can you hear me over there? So for those who aren't, in Florida or don't watch the news, this Hurricane Matthew, it has already devastated Haiti. It did a toll in the Bahamas. Hundreds of people have lost their homes. Hundreds of people have, unfortunately, lost their lives due to this hurricane. Background from what I know about Hurricane Matthew. Do not sue me. I don't know anything. I'm telling you, I don't know anything. This is what other people have told me. I don't watch the news. I should. I'm an adult, but I don't. I'm sorry. So the width of Florida is about 500 miles long. Hurricane Matthew, at the time I've heard this information, it might have changed since then, it was about 600 miles long. It's a category 4. With hurricanes, honestly, you can't really just be too smug and say nothing's going to happen to you, because you never know. Because I'm sure hundreds of people thought nothing was going to happen to them with Andrew, Matthew, Katrina, and check it out, it did. So I personally would rather be safe and sorry than to be smug and in a really bad situation. So this video basically is just going over some tips about if you are, about to experience a hurricane, just some things you really need to think about and do to prepare for the storm. Step number 1, as soon as you hear about this hurricane coming towards your place of residence and living and adapting and breathing and all of that jazz, buy some water. And I know that sounds so simple and so obvious, but no one does it until the very last second. And I can tell you, there will be no water about 3 days before the hurricane, no wine 3 days before the hurricane, because we're alcoholics in Florida clearly, and no bread about 3 or 4 days before the hurricane. So please stock up on those things. Of course, canned items, soups, beans, rice that does not come in a can, but it's dry food. So stock up on that too. My mom told me to do it, so it's a thing. Do it. Number 2, bathe. This may also sound, it's so dry. Stop, Matthew, please. You didn't devastate my home, but you're about to devastate my career. So like I said, bathe, because there is a good chance that you will not have electricity and you will not have water. What are you going to do without either of those? So please bathe ahead of time, the night before if you can, and also don't forget to bathe your pets, because I feel like that's not something that's in a lot of people's mindsets to do. So you want to bathe yourself and bathe your pets, because you don't know when you'll have another chance to do so if the hurricane does hit you. Another thing that you really need to do is fill up your bathtub with water. Well, of course, clean it out first so it's not gross with your old dead skin germs, and that you don't want that. Or even if you have a lot of water, do this anyway just in case. Fill up your bathtub with water, put a little bit of bleach in it just so you have more water accessible to you, because again, you don't know how long you're going to be out of water. I'm going to talk over this, I hope you can hear me. If you're with other people, maybe you have more people at your home than you thought you were going to have during the storm time, definitely have as much water as you can possibly fill up your bathtub with, get a hold of. Stop doing that. Number 4, don't forget, I think it's number 4, I'm just making up numbers as we go along at this point. Don't forget to charge up your phone and your electronics. If you have little rechargeable battery pack things for your phone, recharge those. Tip number 5 is, if you live alone, if you live with maybe just one other person, this is so loud, there's no way you can hear me. If you live alone, for example, I just live in an apartment with my brother, so it's just us two. Of course, I have my pets as well. We decided to take some of our main items, overnight clothes, overnight bag basically, took my pets, we went over to my parents' house just so it's more secure. I feel a lot safer personally being around more people as possible when a natural disaster or anything serious is gonna happen. The more people you have, the more preparations you'll have. You're gonna be safer in a larger group. If something does happen, you'll have people to fall back on. Let me think, is there anything else? Food, water, charge everything. Oh. Well, that's as much as I can think of right now. If you have any other suggestions, ideas that you think people should know, if they're in a natural, no, stop it. If you have any other ideas, anything that I might have missed in this video, go ahead and just leave it in the comments below and help everyone else out too. Because this, oh no, it's so stormy. It's so stormy. Stop. Okay, again, I'm gonna end this really quick before I ruin my face and my camera and it's falling over. The wind's so extreme. Again, just leave anything I might have missed in the comments below. Any suggestions on a new video you want me to film, leave that also in the comments below. I'm gonna read everything. I'm sure there's gonna be like 2 comments because no one knows who I am. But just spam the comments so I feel important. So thanks. I feel like I should just make a clip video of me looking angry because the storm is too loud. That could be a whole like 10-minute video, just me furious. Matthew.